Hello everyone, here's Smriti. Welcome to Physics Fact. Here we discuss a new topic, wave optics. What is wave optics? It is the branch of physics in which we deal with the wave nature of light. Before go to the topic, we first discuss about the introduction part. What is the introduction part? The nature of light. First one students, in 1675, okay, 1675, Newton first proposed a theory called as Newton's corpuscular theory. In this theory, he says that light consisting of teeny particles called as corpuscles. These corpuscles are solid, rigid and massless with different shape and size. Okay, these corpuscles are solid, rigid and massless having different shape and size. And in his theory, he suggests that light travel in a straight line path. Light travel in a straight line path called as rectilinear propagation of light. That means that light propagate in a straight line path, travel in a straight line path. That is called as rectilinear propagation of light. And also he considered about the laws of reflection and refraction of light. He proposed the both laws of reflection and refraction. Now go to the second theory, that is Huygens wave theory. Go to the second theory, that is Huygens wave theory. The scientist Huygens suggested that students, this one is Huygens, but Huygens Dutch के साइंटिस्ट थे, इसलिए we pronounce that Huygens. Okay, Huygens suggested that light travel in the form of longitudinal wave. What do you mean by longitudinal wave? This type of wave. Okay, horizontal wave. This is called as longitudinal wave. This type of wave called as transverse wave. Okay. So he suggests that light travel in the form of longitudinal wave as sound propagate through air. Also, light is a mechanical wave. What do you mean by mechanical wave? That mechanical wave require a medium for its propagation. He suggested that light is a mechanical wave. It requires medium for propagation. But actually, it's not happen. Light also propagate in vacuum. It not actually happen. Okay, students. First one, we discuss about Huygens wave theory and the laws of reflection and refraction on the basis of wave theory. Later on, we discuss about interference, diffraction and polarization. Okay, student. Electromagnetic nature of light. That Maxwell proposed this concept. Maxwell proposed this concept that light is a part of electromagnetic wave, okay, which require no medium for their propagation. That means light also propagate in vacuum. Light also propagate in vacuum. He suggested that, Maxwell suggested that light also propagate in vacuum and it require no medium for its propagation. And light wave are transverse in nature. Huygens suggested that light wave are longitudinal in nature, but Maxwell suggested that light waves are transverse in nature. And actually this phenomena is true, that light wave are not longitudinal in nature, that is transverse in nature. You remember this one, light wave is transverse in nature. Now go to that last theory, that is Planck's quantum theory of light. That means first Max Planck suggests that travel in a straight line path, and it is consisting of small packets of energy. Light is consisting of small packets of energy, and the packets is called as photon, and energy of this packet, energy of the photon E equals to h nu. On the basis of Max Planck's theory, okay, on the basis of Max Planck's theory, Albert Einstein performed experiment. On the basis of Max Planck's theory, Albert Einstein performed experiment. What is the experiment? That experiment is photoelectric effect. The experiment is called as photoelectric effect. What is the experiment? What is the effect? We discuss later. This is a particular unit, okay, which is discussed later. So, on the basis of this experiment, photoelectric effect, he concluded that light have wave nature. Max Planck suggests that light have particle nature and consisting of small packets called as photon. On this concept, Albert Einstein performed experiment. On this experiment of photoelectric effect, he concluded that light have wave nature. Above the concept, de Broglie suggest or conclude that light have both nature, both particle nature and wave nature. That means light has dual nature. Now students, in your syllabus, we consider about Horn's wave theory. On the basis of Horn's wave theory, we discuss about reflection, refraction, interference and diffraction. Before go to Huygens principle, first we know about what is wavefront, because that Huygens principle is based on wavefront and wavelet. So you know about what is wavefront and wavelet. Students, this topic wavefront, wavelet, that is new for you. So just concentrate the topic. So what is wavefront? It is defined as the continuous locus of all such particles of the medium which are vibrating in same phase at any instant. That means ये तो डायरेक्ट डेफिनेशन कहेंगे तो तुम लोगों को समझ नहीं आएगा, पर एक एग्जांपल थ्रू से ये बात तुम अच्छे से समझ सकते हो और याद रख सकते हो. क्या होता है, हम एक काम रिवर में एक पत्थर को फेंकेंगे. Okay, we throw a stone to a river. That water of that river must be calm. So what happened? See the image. When we throw a stone to that river, this type of circle is produced. See the image? Like the water wave is propagate through the medium. So यहाँ पे जो पत्थर हम फेंक रहे हैं, at that point we create a disturbance. This is called as source of disturbance, take as S. And यहाँ क्या होता है, at a particular instant of time, थोड़ी डिस्टेंस के बाद यहाँ पे एक लेयर क्रिएट होता है. कुछ इस तरह के लेयर क्रिएट हो रहा है. देखो इमेज में देखो और इसे यहाँ पे कंपेयर करो तो तुम लोग समझ जाओगे कि क्या हो रहा है. ओके, सो ये जो ऊपर की तरफ जो लेयर दिख रहा है, वाटर की लेयर जो ऊपर की तरफ दिख रहा है, ऊपर की तरफ, इसे हम क्रेस्ट कहेंगे, क्रेस्ट. उसके बाद हम कुछ इस तरह की लेयर दिख रहे हैं जो कि नीचे की तरफ है, नीचे की तरफ है. ये जो लेयर नीचे की तरफ है इसे हम कहेंगे ट्रॉफ. फर्दर यहाँ पे हम क्रेस्ट देखेंगे, पर यहाँ पे हम एक लेयर देखेंगे जो कि ऊपर की तरफ होगा, क्रेस्ट. नेक्स्ट फर्दर और एक लेयर देखेंगे जो कि नीचे की तरफ दिखाई देगा, वो होगा ट्रफ. कुछ इस तरह से वेव ट्रैवल करती है इन वाटर मीडियम, क्योंकि हमें इस तरह सर्किल के जैसे दिखाई देता है. ओके, ये तुम लोग डेली लाइफ में भी देखते हो, हाँ कि नहीं? लाइक यहाँ पे जो एक एक सर्किल प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है। ओके, जो ऊपर की तरफ दिख रहा है हमें क्रेस्ट कहते हैं, जो नीचे की तरफ दिख रहा है उसे हम ट्रफ कहते हैं। ये एक एक सर्किल को हम कहेंगे वेव फ्रंट। ये एक एक सर्किल को क्या बोलते हैं? वेव फ्रंट। सो व्हाट इज वेव फ्रंट? इन एनी मीडियम, in any medium, at any instant of time, at any instant of time, the locus of all such particles, यहाँ पे जो सर्किल क्रिएट हुआ इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ नंबर ऑफ पार्टिकल्स। ओके, locus of all such particles are vibrate and their vibration must be in same phase। मतलब यहाँ पे जितने सारे पार्टिकल इस सर्किल के ऊपर है वो सब सेम फेज में वाइब्रेट करता है। मतलब यहाँ पे जितने सारे पार्टिकल्स है अगर वो सब ऐसे क्रस्ट की तरफ बिहेव करते हैं तो ट्रफ में ऐसे नीचे की तरफ, फर्दर क्रस्ट में ऐसे ऊपर की तरफ, ट्रफ में ऐसे नीचे की तरफ, जितने सारे पार्टिकल्स है सब इस तरह काम करते हैं। क्रस्ट ट्रफ, क्रस्ट ट्रफ, कुछ इस तरह से प्रोपागेट होता है वेव। यहाँ हम एग्जाम्पल में वाटर मीडियम ले रहे हैं, बिल्कुल ऐसे ही सेम टू सेम एयर मीडियम में भी काम करता है। और ये जो हम एक सर्कल देख रहे हैं, ये एक एक सर्कल को हम कहते हैं वेव फ्रंट। समझ आ रहा है? नेक्स्ट वी गो टू डिस्कस टाइप्स ऑफ वेव फ्रंट। सो ज्योमेट्रिकल शेप ऑफ wave front depends on the source of disturbance। ये जो source of disturbance है इसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है wave front किस तरह होगा। The geometrical shape of wave front depends on the source of disturbance। If we consider that wave front are spherical in nature, that a spherical wave front is produced, that means it must be that source is a point source, the source is a point source। When we consider point source, at that condition we got spherical wave front। Okay, now if we consider a linear source, इस तरह की लीनियर सोर्स कंसिडर करेंगे तो हम क्या पाएंगे? देखो यहाँ पे भी रे इस तरफ जाएगा, इस तरफ जाएगा, इस तरफ जाएगा, फर्दर इस तरफ आएगा, इस तरफ आएगा, यहाँ पे भी उस तरफ, इस तरफ जाएगा। तो हम यहाँ क्या पा रहे हैं? सिलिंड्रिकल वेव फ्रंट। हम यहाँ क्या पा रहे हैं? सिलिंड्रिकल वेव फ्रंट। यहाँ एवरी पॉइंट में ऐसा ही होगा, यहाँ पर जाएगा, उधर जाएगा, फिर इस तरफ जाएगा, इस तरफ जाएगा। ओके, एवरी डायरेक्शन रे आर प्रोपागेट, सो वी गॉट सिलिंड्रिकल वेव फ्रंट। ओके, यहाँ पे भी कुछ इस तरह होगा, rays passes through like this। Okay, but they are in wave nature, these are the rays। Here this one is the rays। Now what is plane wave front? If we consider that source is at infinity, or when ray reaches to us, that ray travel longer distance। यहाँ पे सोर्स अगर इंफिनिटी पर होगा, सोर्स कहाँ पर होगा? इंफिनिटी पर। ओके, और we consider that is point source or linear source। In case of point source we got spherical wave front, or in case of linear source we got cylindrical wave front। But the point source and the linear source is placed at infinity, that means we only see short part, small part of this wave front। अगर सोर्स बहुत दूर में होगा, हम यहाँ देख रहे हैं तो हमें क्या लगेगा? इस कुछ इस तरह स्मॉल पार्ट हमें दिखाई देगा, ये स्मॉल पार्ट हमें दिखाई देगा। समझ आ रहा है? स्मॉल पार्ट हमें दिखाई देगा। यहाँ पे सोर्स है, हम यहाँ से देख रहे हैं ये सोर्स को, तो ये जो स्फेरिकल वेव फ्रंट जा रहा है ट्रेवल करके जाएगा, यहाँ पर हमें कुछ स्ट्रेट लाइन की तरह दिखाई देगा, कुछ स्मॉल प्लेन की तरह दिखाई देगा। समझ आ रहा है? सो इस वेव फ्रंट को हम कहते हैं प्लेन वेव फ्रंट। यहाँ पे क्या होता है, दैट source is at infinity and ray are parallel to each other. Here ray are parallel to each other. Okay, then we go to discuss about what is ray according to that concept of Horn's wave theory. What is ray? If we draw a perpendicular to a wavefront, this one is wavefront, we draw perpendicular to a wavefront in the direction of propagation of wave, and that direction is always in forward direction, then this perpendicular is called as ray. Here we draw perpendicular to the plane wavefront and this is called as ray. In case of plane wavefront, we always got parallel ray, whereas in case of spherical wavefront, we got convergent ray or divergent ray. यहाँ पे देख लो इमेज में, फर्स्ट इमेज shows that ray are converges but this one is the source, और यहाँ पे जो wavefront हम पा रहे हैं वो spherical wavefront है, and in the second image यहाँ पे भी हम स्फेरिकल वेवफ्रंट की बात कर रहे हैं, बट यहाँ पे रे क्या हो रहा है, डाइवर्ज हो रहा है। समझ आ रहा है? ये जो कन्वर्जेंट रे है और डाइवर्जेंट रे है, ये हम कहाँ पे पा रहे हैं, स्फेरिकल वेवफ्रंट पर। ओके, बट इन केस ऑफ प्लेन वेवफ्रंट वी ऑलवेज गॉट पैरेलल रेज। So let's start the important principle of wave optics. First one, Horn's principle. So, what is the basic concept of this principle? You remember 3 points. Okay, student, you remember 3 points in this concept. What are the 3 points? First one, that if we take this point is the source of disturbance. This one is the source. Okay, and AB is the first wavefront. AB is the first wavefront. Then each point of this wavefront, each point of this wavefront act as a fresh source of new disturbance. That means ये जो हम फर्स्ट वेवफ्रंट की बात कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पे जितने भी पॉइंट है, every point act like new source of disturbance. Means every point are vibrant and that point, every point, okay, every point behave like new source. So यहाँ पे क्या होता है, further vibration produce होता है, further vibration produce होता है, and this is called as secondary wave or called as wavelet. ये जो देख रहे हो ये सब क्या है, wavelets. Okay, the second point, the secondary wavelet spread out in all direction with the speed of light. It means secondary wavelet spread out in all direction, and in all direction it is spread. Okay, in all direction it is spread. Speed of wave in this medium as like light is passes through this medium. Take us the speed of wave in medium, take us that is v. So what is the distance it covered in t time? देखो क्या होता है, at time t equals to 0, at time t equals to 0, this one is the first wavefront. Then after time t, take as t equals to t second. That means you take as 1 second, 2 second or 5 second. Okay. So in t second, what is the distance it covered? Okay. What is the distance it covered? Its speed is the wave having speed, that is v. So what is distance? Distance equals to, we know that distance equals to speed into time. So in time t, what is the distance it covered? The distance equals to vt. V, the speed of the wave V into T, Vt. So here the distance covered in T time, the distance is Vt. The distance is Vt. Velocity or speed of the wave in this medium into time. That is the distance traveled by the secondary waves or traveled by the wavelet. Okay, so this distance is Vt from first wave front to second wave front. Okay, this distance is Vt. Take as this one is A, this one is A prime. B, this point is B prime. C, this point is C prime. D, this point is D prime. Then what happened? That AB is the first wave front when time t equals to 0. And when time t equals to t, when we take some time, that is 1 second, 2 second, 5 second, we got a new position. We draw tangent to the secondary wavelet. This tangential surface will give us the secondary wavefront. So this one CD is the new wavefront called as secondary wavefront. And as we draw the line A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, these lines are is in forward direction of the wave, so the wave propagate or the energy is transferred from AB to CD through these lines. Okay, and A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime perpendicular to AB and CD. That means perpendicular to the first wavefront and also secondary wavefront. So students, यहाँ पे क्या point याद रखना है? That first point, that every point on the primary wavefront or the first wavefront act like new source or fresh source of disturbance called as secondary wave or wavelet. That secondary waves spread out in all directions with the speed of light in this medium. This one is the second point. Then as we draw tangent to the secondary wavelets, this tangential surface give us the secondary wave in forward direction. This one is the third point. Okay student, you remember only these 3 points. On the basis of Horn's principle, next we discuss about the laws of reflection, laws of refraction and interference. In next video, we discuss on it.